Welcome back to another episode. Episode 45, I do believe. And I noticed last week when uploading episode 44 that episode 43 kind of disappeared on me. Looks like when I uploaded it, the date I picked instead of the day after was actually the month before. So it uploaded it, but it was put in between episode 38 and 39 or something like that based on date. And it's where I talk about Nick Merckx and his Twitch deal and how he described exactly the fact that all his sub money was going to Twitch rather than going to him because he got paid a minimum amount every month. So if you're looking for episode 43, well, go look down a little bit further down the line. That being said, welcome back. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3 this episode and also a little bit about Kick. Now, Modern Warfare 3 dropped last Friday, a little bit early because on Thursday, New Zealand had access and everybody was playing the game if they knew somebody was in New Zealand and got invited to their lobby, or if they were just changed their server location on Xbox and then invited you to their party. So there's a lot of people playing early, a full day early exactly, and then, some people like me decided to wait till midnight to play the game. The game is absolutely super, super fun. It brings back a lot of memories for myself, playing Call of Duty 4, literally back in the day, 2009, I believe the date was. Also, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. They bring back all the old maps, Terminal, Estate, what's the other ones? Rust, and all these High Rise, all these maps that are back in action, and I absolutely am having a fun time. However, a lot of people are like, well, it's a DLC, it's copy-paste from years ago, this is what we've been asking for, but we're still not happy because, the COD community is just never happy. I think if you can just sit back, relax, and actually play the game like the arcade multiplayer that it is, you actually get to enjoy it. Now, they are going to be including these movements and these quality of life updates and all this kind of stuff and new weapons to Warzone in December, I do believe, when Season 1 is set to start. Now, they did mention having a ranked gameplay mode coming out in December or later in Season 1 as well, so maybe in the new year even. And of course, the leaked idea, or not leaked, but, announced idea of bringing back Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep in 2024. So it's going to be exciting for Modern Warfare 3. The game plays beautifully. There are some times where packet burst was an issue. However, I experienced that most on the weekend where I imagine most people were playing for the first time and the servers might have been loaded. And we all know how Call of Duty servers work. They suck. So, yeah. With that being said, the game is really fun. I've played multiplayer. I haven't played zombies yet. However, I've watched a lot of zombies play. Zombies this time around, they went with a more of a DMZ style zombies. And I think that's honestly to please the DMZ players who played Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 2, I should say, and were really in love with the DMZ idea. So you go in, you play on the actual new map where Warzone will be played, and you get to exfil, you get to do some objectives, some contracts, all while literally being followed and potentially killed by hordes of zombies. They have some pretty cool new weapons with power boosts and all these kinds of things. So it's pretty exciting to see. I'm going to be looking at that myself later today while I'm recording this. And it's going to be fun. I think a lot of people need to just relax, sit back, and have fun with the game. Modern Warfare 3 has been said, though, to have horrible ratings, to have way less sales than Modern Warfare 2. So looking at all these statistics, a lot of people are still upset. A lot of people are not enjoying it. And a lot of big streamers are already complaining. For instance, on Thursday, when the game wasn't even actually really released, in New Zealand, of course, like I've mentioned, we're playing it. But a lot of big streamers were complaining about movement. The game is faster. You can mantle over things like a bunny rabbit. And they're still complaining. At the end of the day, COD community. It's a special one. With that being said, the game is super fun. And like I said, sit back, relax, and you'll enjoy it. Now, however, when it comes to streaming things, there's a lot going on with Kick, and then all of a sudden this live space streaming platform has surfaced. They did a beta not long ago. I never got into it, but Live Space is now a new streaming platform. Oh, go figure, a new streaming platform that could, offer you more and this and that. And everyone really looks at the dollar that they can make, nowadays. Unfortunately, it's not like back in COVID when I started streaming. It was like, you know what, I'm going to stream because I have the time and it looks fun and I'd want to meet people. It's not about that anymore, of course. And why is it not about that? Well, we have platforms that offer more money. We have platforms that offer small streamers contracts, and that's the way it is. Speaking of contracts, our good friends at Kick, and now I still stream on Kick, and I've been very much so contemplating leaving the platform and not streaming there anymore. It doesn't seem like my time is worth the value that my time is, if that makes any sense. It does in my head. My time is valuable, and I don't want to waste it, pretty much, especially while live. And these first 3 phases of giving people contracts is now over. Not long ago, Kick decided to announce their last phase 3 creators, partners, I guess you can say, where from my research and information given to me by current Kick partners, literally the only thing that is offered is a hourly payment for a certain amount of hours streamed per month. Now, what does that do for somebody? Well, it ensures a certain amount of money made per month while streaming. If you made 0 subs every single stream, well, you are guaranteed your amount. Now, no amounts were shared as to what they make or how much is in the contract, or if it's different based off of your viewership or size of channel. However, from what I've been told, it's simply, it could cover costs of food, it could cover this, or it could cover that. We're not talking major thousands of dollars at this point just yet. Now, these creators were handpicked, and everyone I speak to that obviously is not a Kick partner, but streams on Kick or has, been lurking in the shadows from what the platform is doing, are just absolutely blown away that there are some partners who are sitting at 6 to 10 viewers and nothing happening. Quality of stream not that amazing, and by that I assume they mean more so camera quality is bad and audio is bad, and it's very difficult to sit there for a while. For the sole fact that it's been announced that when this is becoming available to all creators to qualify for said contract, the metrics that have been shared, now this is not confirmed just yet because it hasn't been open to everybody, but it looks as though gaming, chatting, IRL streamers, I believe, now, don't quote me on the categories, but gaming and chatting for sure need to have a 99 average viewership over the last 30 days, amongst certain other things such as time stream and amount of subs on the channel. Whereas music and other categories are lesser in terms of CCV, such as in the mid 60s that they would need to qualify for the program. Now, my thing is, if it opens up to everybody, right, and everybody wants to grind for this because an hourly wage while streaming is very, very, very unheard of at a small streamer category, size, field. My concern is, if I have to get 100 average viewers, which is ridiculously hard, I've been there, it's ridiculously hard. Why am I having to do that when someone who is handpicked and has done nothing since being a partner can sit at 10 viewers and get paid? And I think, well, I know that this is the gripe many have when it comes to this whole idea of this creator partnership program. If you're going to pay someone and you're going to allow someone to get paid with these numbers, these statistics, but they were handpicked early on, but then everybody else has to do all of this on the side, which is 20 times harder than what the other people had to do. The fairness, equality, and the notice of exceptions, insane exceptions, is seen very clearly. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the metrics actually do, or actually are, I should say, when it comes to the program being opened to all creators. The other thing with Kick is that you have a lot of people who are claiming others are view botting. They claim that the site is even doing some weird things with statistics and certain channels. We have a lot of streamers that are backlashing. A lot of people have left. I actually tweeted out, if Kick removed the 95-5 split for subs in terms of revenue, would you still be there? And a lot of people said no, no, no. Some even said they already left, given the dramatic instances, moments that the platform has offered us. Every platform is not the best. Every platform has problems. However, There just hasn't been any progress. It's been almost a year since Kick was developed. I think March is when most people got on, or February, March, I should say. So we're just a couple months away, and people still can't chat properly. PayPal is not part of the payment method. The API has not been made public. Although promises of all this are going to come, it just hasn't been happened yet. And I know it's 1 year in. What did Twitch look like 1 year in? What did this look like 1 year in? We live in a different world where things can be done a lot quicker. And I think with the fact that nothing has been done for creators in terms of anything other than giving you more money, it's just saddening. Hence a lot of people leaving. To this day, over nearly a year, there's a lot of people that say the viewership is just streamers, so it's creating a little bit of a difficulty for people to grow. Go figure. Viewer habits are viewer habits. When I watch a stream, I go twitch.tv. I don't even think of going to Kick to watch a stream. Why? It's just not what I do. When Tim the Tapman left Twitch to go to YouTube, I watched him every single day, my man Tim. Then he switched to YouTube. It's just not in my habits to go youtube.com and look for his stream. I can't even find his stream when I go to YouTube. And I'm subscribed to him. So needless to say, Kick is promising money to people, and it's great because money is attractive. Cash is king, after all. And a lot of people are creating these divides in relationships and connections because of what I would say is a minimum wage job, which requires you to stream a certain amount of hours, which as a full-time content creator, if I don't want to stream today, I don't. If I need to stream more, I can. I have the choice. I have the option. I don't have to stream a certain amount of hours, and I think that is probably the biggest advantage of working for yourself. When you sign a contract, you are no longer working for yourself. But to each their own, of course. Some may say you're biased. Some may say you're jealous because I'm not signed at all. But I really don't care. Because I don't think a contract makes you successful, and I don't think a contract makes your content good or the quality of your streams that much better. You might bring hype for a little bit. Yes, that's right. People will congratulate you and think you're better and think you're amazing and support you for a little while. But that longevity and that sustainability isn't there for many. When I see a partner that was chosen very early on in these phases, phase 1, phase 2, for example, sitting at 6 viewers, there's something wrong. Now, I'm not going to mention the fact, well, I'm about to mention it, that Kick partners have been on the featured streamers homepage on Kick for ages now. All I see is Kick partner in their titles, and Kick partner, phase 1, phase 3, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 1, phase 3, phase 2. They're all Kick partners being featured, or people with thousands of viewers. I think this really, really hurts those who have 5 average viewership, for example, or less even, or a little bit higher, who are hoping that the platform would bring them discoverability like they were promised. It's tough to say where it's going to go. However, like I said, exceptions. Cash is king. Money makes people do things. If another platform comes out that is exactly like Twitch or Kick and offers you 100% revenue split and pays you a minimum amount if you're hitting these small metrics, where do you think everyone's going to go? They're not staying anywhere. They are loyal to the cause as it benefits them, and when it no longer benefits them, they find a new cause, a new platform, a new place. C'est la vie, mon ami. And if you're not French, well, it's okay. I still love you. Just a few thoughts this morning. I'm going to hop on some Modern Warfare 3 and probably swear at children who whoop my booty. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for downloading. We've officially hit over 200 plus downloads on the podcast. I thank you so much. Available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and yes, all episodes on our good friend YouTube, where you can watch me stare into the camera and talk to you. Or you could just play it in the background and listen, like most people probably do. We'll catch you next time, guys. Cheers.